So I've got a little help along with me today for the tree job. Not the biggest tree I've ever done, but maybe the nastiest. Just a big snarled mess of branches. And I gotta take it down kind of pretty like. It is over some nice stuff, you know, like some bushes and a yard and things. So I can't just throw stuff everywhere.
Trying to vote early, either in person or through mail-in ballots. But a flurry of last-minute court cases has sent voters in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Texas, and other states.
All right, you want the first look at the tree. Here you go. This bad boy. 4 stems on top. You can see my fingers kind of messed up. And can't drop things here or on the house, and there's power lines behind it. So drop zone, I think, is going to be sort of right back in there, close to the tree. Oh man, just looking up on this guy, it's just so snarled. Alright, so just down at the base and pretty much working my way around like a corkscrew. That way I can hold with the left, cut with the right, and toss them, because they all got to be tossed that way. What is that, like clockwise? That's anti-clockwise. So anyway, corkscrewing up the tree, still kind of low, and still fighting ivy. Still corkscrewing and made it to the first crotch. Got a little wee nesty right here. You can check it out. It's not nesting season right now, so there's no eggs or anything, but sometimes you get an angry squirrel up in there. We'll see. I was pruning this oak like a couple weeks ago, and way up in the tree, and the squirrel just jumped for it. So you never know what they're gonna do, but this looks like a bird nest to me because we got a little fluff in there. So all right, here is our look at the nest. Oh, it's just like the smallest little bird's nest inside like a million twigs. It's kind of cool. So it's got like the protection, and then just a little mini nest in there. Oh, it's a pocket nest, like a cavity nest. Goes down a lot deeper. That's cool. Sort of. I mean, not right now, but right now it's a pain in the ass, but. Okay, so we had the branches creating the superstructure, and then the cavity was down here. Now it's gotta go. Alright, you can see I'm quickly up into 4 topper land. This is where that nest was. And now I'm on this set of 2, and there's the other set of 2. I think in a second I'm gonna rope back and forth just so I get like double support, double stuff. That's my drop zone number 2. That's drop zone number 1. They're getting thickety and big. I got a hanger. This is getting good. I got a little bit of view working out, getting up there. better view. Really healthy arborvitae over here. Those little green dudes, double row. Really unhealthy white pine on the other property, just dead. Definitely a little bit tight up here with all these different tops. Oh man, these things are such a bramble, just a bramble. That is getting thick. That is seriously getting thick down there. This thing has a lot of wood. Alright, so here's my conundrum. Basically, I'd like to drop these tops, but the thing about them is that they're so ensnarled and enmeshed and entangled and everything else that they're just gonna fall very well. So I think I'll start with this guy, kind of try it. Maybe a little bit higher, put a line on it just in case, and see if I can get it to go that way. Seems kind of loose. I think I might just have to go for it. Okay, there's my hinge wood. It's like a nano hinge. There's a little bit of hinge wood right there. Come on, a little bit. All right, let's see if we can get it to go. Oh, but not on the fence. All right, let me rope it. It's always better to rope it before you cut it. But you know, in this case, we're just gonna rope it after we cut it because it's not really going anywhere. It's so ensnarled and everything else. Hey, did you see my new rope? I just, someone actually sent me this for free. This was like a product sample. It's kind of janky. I wouldn't totally trust my life on it, but I'm trusting the life of this tree on it, so it's okay. It's a little longer than the last one I was using. I was using a black rigging rope for a while. Okay, it's tethered, so if it really wants to go on the fence, it's not going to be allowed to. Let's see what happens. Oh man, it's just caught up. Come on down. Oh, this thing's broken. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I can toss it. Untether the beast. It's so light. Like the plus of deadwood, really light. The minus, freaking hard. Hard as heck. All right, here we go. Give it a little toss. Like I said, here we go. All right, so as you can see, just like 10 more tops to kind of finagle. Clean this off a little bit. All right, next top is gonna be this dude. Same deal. This one I'm just gonna freehand. They're pretty light, and those are probably. Oh yeah, here we go. Pretty light. I mean, completely heavy. Stuck on my saw, but you know. Yeah, here we go. You know, I'm just gonna cut it off on the bottom like the other one. And just kind of lower it. It's just funny, but there we go. I always think of these as like Christmas trees. It's like the Grinch's Christmas tree. There we go. The perfect spot for multi-chunking. Come back. Slight hang up down here to clean up. Just, you know, 20 branches or something like that. Okay, where we're at is single stems. The bramble getting bigger. All right, I don't really have to do too much more shucking here. I'll just do a few more, just give myself a good spot for the notch. And yeah, that looks good. It's a little bit heavy on this side, but it's so light. Stuff's so light. All right, gonna drop it on the old bramble pile. And like I think a few of those others, I'll just hand saw this just so I can handle it. You know, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere, but I'd rather have two hands on it. All right, Merry Christmas. Ew. You might be asking why I didn't separate that out better for the ground crew after lunch, this guy. Mainly I guess because I wanted to put the logs on the pile so it didn't mess up the yard. I gotta show you the after shot. You know that whole before and after thing? We were standing here looking at the tree, this bad boy, and negative, it's gone. And cleaned up pretty well. So I guess that's it. Just gotta drop this second load off. And I should probably remind you that this isn't actually like a how-to video, you know, not like a DIY kind of thing where you look on YouTube and find out how to do it. Instead, it's just the story of how I did it. And thanks for checking it out.